빼앗붙였어. It gave me hope that one day that Tibet will be free.
Any interesting scene that you would like to comment about, or any particular scene?
Like most of the fights showed me how the struggles that people have been a long time ago, and I feel like the movie made more people perspective of that.
Okay. Anything else that you want to say to your friends about this movie? Because we do have another show for tomorrow.
Why are you looking at me? You gotta say it.
It's very inspiring and tells us more depth in how much struggles that the people had back then.
I think it also shows us how we need to start standing up for ourselves and doing more for our country as we grow up.
Anything that you'd like to
add? It showed us how Chishi Gongdu actually put in a lot of effort just for us to protect our freedom, and that we should still fight for our freedom now. Yeah. Big yellow. Big yellow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Nangi abada uchada tri. So hold on. I'm so proud of you and your generation. Kiranzo. Utabada chialo. Simshuk macha. And choga sumja kam amdo utang. Sangma chambochi doksa chikti chiaina. You are No, that's the limit. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
He said you gotta come.
If they didn't mind,
Okay. Sure. Because I did bring some extra chicken. Yeah, the alphabetical order
인지들 나는 고충 말라. 다시 하자. 다시. 나 라폴 하지. 빼야고. 좀 빼야고. 다시 하자. 다시 쉬어. 다시. Good luck.
Yeah.
It's so sweet and green. 야메리시. 라월 하제메라 야메당이 공정하다.
테스트가 나 이거 이렇게 나 테스트가.
테스트 하자. 테스트. 빼야고.
테스트가.
저 비즈 굿. 테스트 해줘. 사운드 내려. 테스트 해줘. 테스트. 디디디. 짬바 신부래. 짬바 신부래. 테스트 해줘. 테스트. This
to take this a little bit and throw it in the air.
Throw it in the air?
3 times.
3 times?
Yeah. And then take a little bit of this.
Yes.
And
Same
then
thing.
dip your hand in this.
Like this?
Oh, no, just yeah, you put that back. Yeah, and dip your hand. Yeah, and then
Like yeah. Thank you.
Good job. That was nice.
Thank you. All right.
테스트 해줘. 테스트 해줘. 테스트 해줘. 테스트 해줘. 오, 테스트 해줘. 테스트 해. 다시 들어야죠.
다시 들려라.
다시 들어. 다시 들어. 부정 다시 들어.
Hey, don't pull my head.
다시 들어야죠. 다시 들어.
Hey, stop.
다시 들어야죠. 다시 들어야죠. 다시 들어야죠. 다시 들어야죠. 다시 들어야죠. 야, 야슈아, 어디 미루자. 다시 하자. 빼야고, 등 빼야고. 다시 되죠. 다시 되죠. 다시 되죠. 다시 되죠.
다시 야구사. 계라신 뭐 부모님.
다시 하자.
계라신.
다시 하자. 계라시만 돼서 모신 거야. 다시 되죠. 다시 되죠.
됐어, 건디.
다시 되죠.
수놈라.
다시 되죠. 다시 하자.
너 좋아.
testle 하자. testle 하자.
테스트래, 테스트래.
testle 싫어.
자시들래.
testle
Untuk lam ni asal kira lagu muda.
Pe apa boleh tu?
Jasidere. Lagu muda.
Lalau. testle 하자. testle. testle.
테스트래.
testle 싫어. testle 하자. testle 싫어.
자시들래.
testle 하자.
테스트래.
testle 하자. testle. testle 하자. 우주 testle. testle 하자. testle 싫어. testle 싫어. testle 하자.
I am Jigmew again. Really honored to invite you all. As people come in, we have a specific time for the movie. By 3:30, we have to get this done. So we'll try to put in as much possible time for Q&A with the director and the actors. So we'll move this. Welcome to the first U.S. premiere of Four Rivers, Six Ranges in Minnesota. Let's hear it for the team. We'll get into the details of things, but before we start, I'd like to invite Mayor Amada of Columbia Heights to come join me here on stage. Mayor? Community in Columbia Heights, one of our champions as a lawmaker. Good afternoon, Mayor, and what is your surprise?
Yes. Hello, everyone. Good morning and welcome to Columbia Heights. Have you been to this beautiful theater before? Show of hands if you've been here before. A few people. Isn't this theater beautiful? Yes. This is the oldest continually running theater in Minnesota. It's been here since, I think, 1924. Or no, 27, I think. It's going to be 100 years old. But beautiful theater. Thank you for coming here. This evening I have a proclamation that I created to celebrate this movie and the journey of exile of the Tibetan people. So I'd like to read the proclamation, if that's all right. A proclamation. Four Rivers, Six Ranges Day, May 3rd, 2025. The feature film Four Rivers, Six Ranges documents the historic Chusi Gangtuk resistance group, which was formed in 1958 by ordinary Tibetans united in their devotion to their homeland and their Buddhist faith. Against overwhelming military occupation, they courageously secured the safe passage of His Holiness the Dalai Lama into exile in 1959. Is that right? In 2023, in 2025, we honor the 90th birthday of His Holiness the Dalai Lama, a global symbol of peace and compassion who has spent 66 years in exile while steadfastly advocating for the rights, dignity, and cultural survival of the Tibetan people through non-violent resistance. Inside occupied Tibet, the spirit of peaceful resistance continues. Despite decades of repression, religious persecution, and cultural erasure, Tibetans have persevered their language, spiritual traditions, and identity with unwavering strength. Created by Tibetans in exile, 4 Rivers, 6 Ranges tells a story of survival, dignity, and resistance that transcends borders and calls upon all of us to stand up for human rights and justice. Columbia Heights has been chosen by the film's director, Shenpen Kimsar, to host the historic world premiere of 4 Rivers, 6 Ranges at the Heights Theater on May 3rd, 2025 at 12:30 p.m. This momentous event is both a significant cultural milestone and a powerful act of witness and solidarity. More than 6,000 Tibetan refugees call Minnesotan home, including many in Columbia Heights. They and you all enrich our city with their heritage, resilience, and enduring commitment to preserving a culture under threat. Therefore, I, Amada Marcus Simula, Mayor of Columbia Heights, proclaim May 3rd, today, 2025, as 4 Rivers, 6 Ranges Day, a tribute to Tibetan defiance and dignity, in recognition of the Tibetan people's ongoing struggle for freedom, justice, and cultural preservation. Let this day serve as a reminder of our shared responsibility to stand with those who resist injustice with courage, compassion, and hope.
This is incredible, Mayor. Thank you very much. And as you read out the proclamation, I'd like to take this opportunity to not only invite the director of the film up. He's not just a director, he's a producer, the music composer. He's done almost everything to make this movie come to life. Without further ado, to introduce and to receive the proclamation, let's hear it for Shenpen Kimsar. As Shenpen walks up, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the pride of this movie. This movie was made a world premiere in a festival in Rotterdam and a US festival premiere in Iowa, Dubuque, where it won the best soundtrack, which makes it the first Tibetan movie to receive a best soundtrack for a feature film. Folks, let's hear it for Shenpen Kimsar. Thank you, Mayor. And Shenpen, if you want to introduce the movie, and we will have question and answers after the movie. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you. Let's hear it for the Mayor. Shenpen will introduce the movie, but we will have Q&As towards and after the movie. And folks, we do have merchandise too outside. They're really cool 4 Rivers 6 Ranges t-shirts sold outside. Please grab one. It's an incredible momentous history that we want to be a part with. Shenpen, all yours.
Thank you, Jigme. Please give him a big round of applause. One of the most important Tibetan figures in exile. The amount of work Jigme does, and all you Minnesota Tibetans and Tibet supporters, you're very, very fortunate to have a leader like Jigme here. So thank you so much, my brother. I don't want to take a lot of time because we have to start the film on time, but I'm very emotional right now. Sorry. This has taken me, very, very long time. Since I was a little kid in Darjeeling. It's okay if I speak in English, right? Yeah, jail on air, not moral police mambo yorda ya, phege game in inchi mambo doa dela. So, honestly, this is just the beginning of the surfacing of my journey. The beginning of the surfacing. But it has taken me almost 30 years 30 years of dreaming and believing in myself and being humiliated, being laughed at, being discouraged. And it's been a very, very tough, lonely journey. But at the same time, I'm grateful for all the loved ones in my life that have supported me in the last 10 years, 5 years, and you all know who you are. I want to say this, this movie, even though I directed it, but there is a big team. It takes an army to make a film. We were 300 people on set and about 200 people in post-production. So there's about 500 people involved in making this film. And I want all Tibetans here to know that this film, even though Doji Dewa Tsangla, my co-producer, and I, and my entire team, even though we made it, but this film belongs to you. This is your film. I made this film for every single Tibetan inside and outside Tibet. This film is dedicated to His Holiness's 90th birthday, the Dalai Lama of Tibet. This film belongs to all the Khambas in the world. This film belongs to all the Amdos in the world. And this film belongs to all the Utangs in the world. Go off me. I'm an absolutely unapologetic, fearless Tibetan. But I'm a very, very proud Tibetan, and I care about each and every single Tibetan in the world. Even those who don't agree with me, even those who oppose me. They're my Tibetan brothers and sisters. Maranzo dosa chikti chegwaeti pen masi kechimburda. Gyashe tongshe manzo kane nangbaise konsochol tsegi olarwa. Kayo layo tone manzo dosa chikti yujimichi chegwaeta. Nezu zajare, tuzu zajare maranzo. Gekap 송gyab cheya, gekap ki gerap di 송gyab cheya ina, rikshun 송gyab cheya ina, maung bapeo ki 송자 denzola radakta soya ina, maranzo gembatro chikti chewarda. Kuchi, okay? So thank you very much. We will talk more after the film. With all my heart and my 30 years of lonely journey, I present to you your film, Chushi Kamruk, 4 Rivers, 6 Ranges, The Untold Story of Tibet. Kadinche.
Teshle again. Before I talk about the movie, I just such a proud moment. Champagne is not just a friend. Mixed Pevaraki Suga Pevaki Benjogi Suga movie. Dano the Manju Lugi the Ganga, Chige Kat the Galagi Lugi Shedeva. The Pevaraki Shige de Lumuna Povado. I was with Champagne in Iowa, Dubuque, Iowa Film Festival. He got a very long standing ovation from the audience, and the movie actually won the best soundtrack. There were about over 100 movies from all across the world, from directors from all across the world, and this Tibetan movie stood out. So, Anju Pibe movie Arila, the first Tibetan movie to win an award. And the research test, the first movie to win an award was The Cup. The Cup was actually Kenzir Boche Kora Dubarba. So it was Bhuttini's director who won an award. This is the first Tibetan movie in the history to win an award in America. The thing the music, the direction, the storytelling. This one movie it's not the first time, and every time I get emotional. Anyways, this is let me talk about the movie. I apologize to Championla, I apologize to everybody. Before we talk about the movie a little bit, Chirola t-shirt kashes there. Movie the Gyakyo Juna the Liu Niba Sumba Suere. Under Lugi time, this on the Liu Niba the Sumba Suere, did on the Gyakyo Nam Tobina, Kajatu to the Maranzo Gyakyo Chebugido. Movie Tangu de Kora Zala Tong Kora movie Suedla. The answer Linger about Chadi. So please help support this movie. Let it be our movie, our story. Let us fund this. This is going across the world. Kalila Europe, it's going to more festivals. The Chinese government has banned this movie because they feel this movie tells the real story, which is not has been projected. So there is a lot of barriers. Movie the theater kanga release to Marakasan theater manche jenda kanga kimire. This one Maranzo Tone Gabguchi and Tasani Chikyore, Namacha Zinangi Koranzo, Tasani Pisiticas Kashis Deos, New York, San Francisco, Aribula Sani Mogule, Topo Piga Kandala, Injibichi Gabguchi, the Juna Maranzo, Injika, Chigaka for the Lene, Lugu Tawa, the Ketchu. And then I wanted to, before I introduce the cast, I want to say about Chushikando, and Championla has been saying this, it's extremely important. This is not just about Chokachik, Kambachiko Mebache, Uja, Rava Am the Warning, Kanga, Peba Chushikando Yobachone, 3D, Sane, Maranzo, Shunibaba Chokaka, Kangagi, Nimrutone, Kepuna, Mada, Nietone, Charlie Tojiche Shuai, the City Sopa, SFT, the Gabgut sponsor Ni or Kesankyola, the real estate Kesankyola, the Tuche Shuan. The Momo Sushi, Koraji Gabgut, but the sponsor now gave a Tuche Shuan. Now we go into the cast. The dramatic Gopotashila portrayed by a very seasoned actor, one of our own, Tenji Tudubla. If you could come up to the stage. Jendala the tar shoot chipper the run on the picture. Without ado, Maranzo, the director, co-producer, music, the numbers you can see now, we know role but he put his blood, sweat, and tears. I know it, because I'm getting tongues. Shepherd gives up. The Diwa Hashes, you're and the numbers of the Diwa team I think in that Diwa Tango the and Alex Shipper, I'm switching between the Diwa and never page over time. Shipper, you won the music award, best soundtrack in Dubuque, Iowa. But beyond that, you took the courage to shoot this film across the border from Tibet. as close as you can get. And in fact, you were in certain areas where Chushikando actually were in training in Mustang. So what was this audacity, and what were you trying to prove when you could have picked any place like Ladakh, where the scenario is same? When we had movies like Kundun and 7 Years in Tibet, which was shot in Morocco or Argentina, but you went right as close as you can get to Tibet. And remember, I'm not saying China, as close as you can get to Tibet to shoot this movie. Shepin, I was asking this question, and Tunula, I have another question for you.
Firstly, thank you very much, everybody, for being so patient and sitting through the movie. You know, as a filmmaker and as a creator, it means the world to me, because I'm the one who spent many, many lonely nights, lonely days making this film, even after the shoot. I live in Darjeeling now, I live in Siliguri, that's where my office is. I moved back to India, because my next 3 films are being shot in India, so I have a small office. I could not afford to do all that here. So, and I'm not kidding, but on average, I work about 18-20 hours every day. I sleep 4 hours. Not because I'm Superman or anything, because I feel this utter sense of urgency. You know, no matter where we are in life, or where we are in the world, Tibetans were a very, very tiny, dwindling population. So it is so paramount, and it is so important for us to take that responsibility and do whatever we can to continue the movement, you know, to continue doing whatever we can. And I'm not somebody who believes in ass-kissing. 소속이 개인들이 키워야 돼. 빼면서 캐친 것도. 만족 가득이네 미션발 그냥 레디그. We're always depending on others. And I'm grateful for all the non-Tibetans who have supported us. I'm grateful. 얘기 롱얘기 movie world 기차웰라마 Martin Scorsese래. 얘기 the inspiration. I became a filmmaker because of Scorsese. He made Kundun, Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, all that. You know, Richard Gere has been supporting us for so many years, right? Everybody knows? When the hell are we going to have our own Richard Geres? When are we going to have our own Martin Scorseses? When are we going to have our own Sanjay Leela Bhansali, or Anurag Kashyap, Akira Kurosawa? How much are we going to depend on His Holiness? How much? He is 90 years old, and we're a tiny, tiny population. And that is why I do what I do. My entire life now, the remaining part of my life, is dedicated to the cause of our Tibetan movement. No matter what you guys believe, I genuinely believe that China will break from the inside. We just have to be ready. I genuinely believe that we will get our country back. Maybe not in my lifetime, but whatever we do, it will have ripple effect. There was a time when Macedonians were very powerful. The Roman Empire. Alexander the Great conquered half the world. Who talks about Macedonia today? There was a time when the Mongolians conquered 3/4 of the world. Sopadunzu. Right? Who talks about them now? All the countries and little kingdoms that the Mongolians occupied, and the Macedonian, the Roman Empire, the Portuguese, the Spaniards, the British, all those little kingdoms and countries they conquered. At that time, 통계침부 매번 믿을 망체 혼적이 가르삼을 랑제 라기 말했삼이래 가르쳤어. 나도 망체 야가 대화 열바. Most of us have connection in India, right? Correct? India was under British for 200 years. What have we done? It's not I am just really, really frustrated. You know, I want 먼저 보내 미 깨나 첨보에 덩거래 밀리언이어 덩거래 소고도 송면도 가디 제이 먼저 라다 룩도 참마 라룩도 제대 지기 뭐뭐좀나 참마 뭐뭐좀 지기 소라좀나 참마 소라좀 지기 나싱체나 참마 나싱체 니 근저 지기메다디 샤젠체 시기로 먼저 남조치네. There is nothing wrong in being a nurse. It's a very noble job, but you should become a nurse because you want to save lives, not because it's tembu. You should not. You should not do it because it's security. What happens psychologically and spiritually is you are dismissing and you're negating the possibilities of who you are capable of becoming. Do you understand? Yes. So the younger generation, now my goal is to inspire and motivate and empower our youth. 신기만이 마치 샴데 못하야 메기 인데 라야 요 말이 야 꺄워 만족이 만족 보내 깨다 첨부 밑된 거야 빼 맛을 개친 걸 건다 상마치 템부도 레가 템부도 란데 쳇데나 캐나조 소소소소 누바데 여러봐 누바 빼 털어줘 여러 미즈 찍으다 right? Most people are afraid of dying, but are you going to die one day? So you might as well die standing, not on your knees. You want to die on your knees? No, I don't want to. So that is the answer to Jigmila's question. Why did I go to the Tibet border? Because this is my philosophy. Kerangi nge lumbasa, nge mirse, me nge rikshuntor, kerangi nge nangmi lugyu, manjo kerap, manjo lama, samala, tsamitaya bezo chedere kerangi. Why? Why should I be apologetic to the Chinese? Tibet was always Tibetans. Tibet belonged to Tibetans historically, and the Tibetan culture and the Tibetan civilization is older than the Chinese civilization. So in that theory, how can we belong to somebody? How can I belong to somebody who's born after me? How? He belongs to me. In that context. So I want all Tibetans to be proud. 시안이 랭안조, 뽀와탄이 쉬고 안조 이마치 뽀와탄이 맞자을 민도다 조롱도 맞다 자기 민도라니 할래바 장고 요마다 만조 내제 토고 제우 렌타 줄다 삼로 땅당 시가 쩌바 따와 샘캄 세마 상마 약게 땅 거야 개축을 단다. 만족 분들을 지켜야 랭인지 권수중인 지면돼. 만족. It is about time we take responsibility. Let us empower our youth, and that is why I went to Mustang. Nepal shung kanya yorba man족 pebahaguliwa. We are not allowed to celebrate His Holiness's birthday in Nepal. Am I right? Yes. That is why I went there to make that film, because this is my rebellion. And I have been an activist for almost 30 years. 가르친 시어버리려고 야, 시어버리려는 꾹다친 거에 엄마다. 차시된 거래. 레바 표줬단 거래. 전당, 누바, 상마 약했단 거래. 아니, 배 맛을 차시, 배 포기하는 거, 띵 살고. 대체 쟤네 줘버려, 맞죠? 그건 나는 타다. 나 because 나 내가 자꾸 설날래매, 나 라파 담, 차 담네, 나라 개구지 민도. 만조 창마야 랑고를 열당해. 만조 소소소소 랑고를 소소도 되지 아니 소소 취미 피 여자피 많이 배면 나오실라. 낭초 띵사고 권리 쳐서요 말에 만조. 낭초 호돈 민도 참시 호돈이 민도. 아니 바라카마도 요 말에 띵 만조 찍찍을 파 도발라 투 도발라 나란 쪽이 짜오 다디 야미 미마다 야나 shumre. Our focus, our nemesis. Our enemy is not the Chinese people. It is not the Khambas. It's not the Utangs. It's not the Choluk Manzogi. Our focus should be the Chinese government. How many people know Mahabharata? You've heard of Mahabharata? How many people know Arjun? Arjun Minkonye. Arjun get da kebroa. Da shudibala chugi migla da shulare. Shamba Danzogi Kare Tongudu, Shindo Tongudu. 지옥이 설라 찍 통도들, 아주라 가르 통도들, 밑주부 통도들. 먼저 배가 군대 채워래. 개미 숑 주부 따वर 먼저. 뱀이 득수부에 이날에 마란조 지소불라 이나래 마란조 캄바 암도 우창 초가 초루 창마 아리 개교 이나래 인지개 개교 이나래 벽에 개교 이나래. We should not forget that we've lost our country. And that country belongs to you. That country belongs to me. It belongs to us. It belongs to His Holiness the Dalai Lama. And it is our fundamental birthright to claim our country back. And this is my little effort to tell our stories. So this is why I went. I'm so sorry I went a little long. I'm very emotional. You know, every day, movie this you must tapa mechu tangur nge pagala. Miss Sungya tado chevore, konjo Sungya chevore. Goti senge khande chevore sana. Tusengi goti rata. Tusengi captain of the ship redwa. Yegi tusi timdo yona. Chubula timdo yona nge lenge garre. Changma ngegi mitten to changma chilo. Tusi ne chilo tongore. Last la ngathangore. Ngone goti di odere. Manzo goti changma dile the and pet gamle de ani. You are all leaders, all you young Tibetans. You are the leaders you've been waiting for. I want to see, I know there's a lot of talent in the Tibetan community. All the young boys and girls. I want to see fashion designers. I want to see tech giants. I want to see filmmakers. I would love to see actors, Hollywood, Korea. I am determined. My next film is the first Tibetan vampire movie. And I'm going to make it so, you mark my word, I'm saying it right here, record it. I'm going to make that film so big and so crazy that the Korean film industry, world film industry will talk to us. I'm not going to pay it from the Konzo sa dume. Konzo tu yung ya sulinya.
Thank you, Shubhala. I think your energy and your drive over the years has shown that. Movie making, film making, he didn't go to any film school. He learned it by himself through his errors and through his mistakes. And this is a production. Other than that, you carry the film on your back on a lot because there was a lot of expectation. We know who Andrew Jenda was. We've heard about his stories. A lot of people have met him. But there's very little in terms of reference, in terms of research, because as an actor, you have to go out and kind of channel their energy. So how were you able to bring that into the character?
Okay, it's actually tough to go right behind his speech, right? How I channel my character is actually, there's no visual or video reference of Andu Gompo. Actually, there's no videos out there. It's all still pictures or articles or ask around people, right? So that's all the research you could get material-wise. But other than that, we would do a lot of video calls. He would be in Darjeeling, I'll be in LA. We'd be talking, making video calls, and he would ask me to channel like an animal, lion or something, right? They'll bring out the personality, Andrew Jinda's personality. So that's what we'd do. I would stand in front of a camera, a video camera, and then a mirror, and then people ask me the questions. I'll just go, you know, whatever I did in the movie, that's what I would do. Hey, I thank you all for coming at such a short notice, kind of thing, right? So that was the main thing. And yeah, and also, a lot of the anger was my personal anger too, being a Tibetan refugee, right? So against China, a lot of the angers were my own personal anger through Gompotashi's character. So that's how I did it. Yeah. I hope it made sense to you all, right?
We can't wait for the second part because I think the role gets higher. One question, all the cast were Tibetan, everybody was Tibetan. Why did you decide to make this movie in English when you could have easily used subtitles? That's a question I keep hearing from a lot of people.
I'm just going to translate this English question for all the older Tibetans here. 고난기 단도 지와디 가르스나 롱에디 인계를 가르친 스요레스 나란수 백계를 가르친 스요토요 말을 스요 말했어 봐. 되게디 자기야다 듣지 불른 얘기 대신 만게 그냥서 세요면은 하고 마스라. 이게 담보 백계를 거르도 지켜고. 롱에디 얘기 담보 제대로 가라. 즉 롱에 로축승열도 스요에 미유키르니. 스요야디 백계라는 스요고 체르니. 수수기 꿀렁디에 나가라키 아니 미유대 백계라는 스요고 도스라. 이내 스요가 주도가라 강에 가르도스나 만졸라 film industry 요마르바 그냥 하고 요 대바불라 만졸라 professional actors 요마르 아니 내가 최초디 만졸라 벤조 요마르 땅 얘기 백계를 쓰나 마야 만족이 백계 가야지 와 된다 갸라다 GCB다 다질링다 다람살라다 시자다 만족이 백계 그냥 dig 말해 백계 쓰나 그다지 소고가 그다 쓰나 말라 예탄계 경에 참아지 고비래 차딩계 경에 참아 고비래 바와계 경에 고비래 암도계 경에 암도 나랑 혼자계 경에 고비래 레사계 fluent 경에 고비래 그것보다 그런죠 진짜 써야라 쇠토버다 맞춰야 말해 진짜 써야라 먼저 다이렉트 코치 라이래 게 랑게 지어봐 롱바 창마 파이 창마게 게 랑게 미 하이어 쳐버려 딱 얘기 액터 진짜 랍버봐 딜라비알라 두세 망고시 그래 뉴셜라 두세 나와쪽 나오고 할리우드 무비 밀리언 버젯 연애 먼저 나와쪽 뉴셜라 가사 language 기 트레이닝 지요 American actor British accent 지도 두세 보기요래 냐마냐마기 Celtic accent 지도 두세 보기요래 봐 so 되게 치네 강해체 딱 딘주 상마 치야 벤조 주고 보기요래 벤조 당해 말 가사 먼저 actors 건조 양긴지 상마 탄다 처와게 돼 acting chen 처와게 도리어 말 장고시나 말아서 배가 드리 티난지 드리 암조기 말다 닝기 에러차 게게지 please listen with your heart not with your ears what I'm about to say 먼저 배배 지도 볼라 전조 볼라 탄다가도 교체라는 하고 이야기하지 교체 봤으나 artist right not entertainers artists 먼저기 artist이 고랑기 art네 셰탄에 이나래 리모트네 티네 이나래 좀 티네 이나래 녀나 티네 이나래 롱에서네 이나래 먼저 전조 볼라 진짜 내가 치네 한번 녀토요 말 단다가도 못한 녀토요 말 저밖에 토기요 말 행위가 되나서라 네 랭게디 교체를 쭉 맞다 계란적인 랭게야 되디 먼저 교체하라 부샵 최고야 돼 뺨맛이 개치버려 respect 교체하려는 렉슝기 닝그래 계랍기 닝그래 it's the artists are the heartbeat of society so it's very important to support art 그러나 먼저 support 요 말 딱 단다 만족이 전조불라 딱 테마 당벌에 먼저 배박 아티스트기 배박 일롱에서 배박 인물로 배박이 탑 잠블링 가와 돈에 솔아웃 차야 띵 먼저 테마 당고 차기요 말라 셴뎁 가서 유럽 라이 셴벨라 먼저 개치도 민도 셴뎁 피면서 나 셴뎁 먹을래 먼저 배박이 셴뎁 컬처지도 와네 참 샤버래 배 야치고 상도 당벌에 계란스 분에 밀리언 사야직 강라이 인베스팅에 요나 먼저 개제시오 셴뎁 먹어와라 됐다 먼저 따와키다 인데 마치나 먼저 지루태기래 단다의 뉴욕라 잭슨 아이라 로스 중요한 게 통스 단다의 테이블 짓팅 아니 갸가기 인데 티켓 레야지 와 디체 단다의 셴뎁 먹여 먼저 상마 기와 하도 따야 이 먼저 먼저 총받은 줄 갸가기 데라 인데 배치 금이와 리빈니 용이지 전부지 디치 그냥 파하다지요 축하다지요 같이 그러 먼저 디 So we have to support artists. 반대 디즈니 내 시험한 당겨 말 계란스 나 땅되게 토너먼트 콘서트. Because 나 나라 소소소소라 respect 배치기. Because 내기 로스 숨주 십주. 외자 땅에 장 축복깔에 만국 잡니 장교게 잡아. 랑가 주기 배바 쳐봐야 제발 아저씨들이 헛도 투르다. 먼저 펀드레이스 치기로 집에 시치 땅 투나면 땅이 melagi 여기. lagi kira lama cik lama lagi dia pergi dengan lama tu lama lah just dia macam kau cakap sini macam nama aku cantik ciro ciro lagi bekerja ayah lama lah ni lama tu macam turio matanya ini krisyak lah ini artist lah ni lagi kira ni lagi level bona ni lagi yang bona kira malah email tang kabar tang kari ciri ada ni kari ciri turio ada susah turio ada artist siapa susah 아니 먼저 탤런트 도네죠 단다에 먼저 배바 셰땅에다 인지 먼저 단다에 dollar 나비야 집방을 딱 내었다 오늘래 말라 니마치가 dollar 티직 맞는 나 스테이지 나올 때 기타르 케이블 땅이 맹아 딱 걔한테 보셔서 두 삼나 보셔서 이 these let that sink in 미릭 셴바 참말에 열다 Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, manjoke chigi, mirik Nepali doa, samala shetang ne keda chimboere, chilola blocks, ngatus line yorda, taga yonge, manjok ninje tanda, manjok kachoere shetang ne, kapte chena, kuchi, ne durdi lagda boye di thada doa dere, doa. So what did basically, I'm sorry, because ne kogab di ngadi, tingja di raya di doa, tanda longe digi. 계란 중에도 토야도 계란 중에도 카상네 치세랑 시체니 계절시에 고급을 되게 고급 딜랭이요 이게 수강사 맘에 땅에 수강사 변조 중에 수강사 갑바치입니다 이내 얘기 공에 줄여줘요가 주중간에 무지다 라마 이내에 무지 두고 딱 수이나들 지속이 대부분이 속소 이내에 수 인데 계절 공에 줄여었다니 이제 고마송 딱 디치는 거라 후도 시기 딱 나와 돌아 좀 만들어 개매도 말아 소소 치고야지 딱 로충가 된줄 꾸치 콘절라 로게 깨고에 로게 째고에 된 건줄 랭게다 we have to empower them we can do it we can do it we are Tibetans we have an amazing culture amazing philosophy 먼저 노부 남추르다 생감 리바 테마 리바 지조 리바 소 리바 진짜 정말 도난체 지게기 롱종체 psychology everything Develop your personality, develop your confidence. Then 먼저 가와이는 시에 보살라 또 지밀라 가봐 가와 가사이는 시에 보살 시에 두고도 와 들이 내 메어를 와. 이 메어 등 얘기 전례기 맞다. 코란 전례했다 내가. 코란 근데 전당 간접 차. 백 장기열에 코란 소소소소 약게 당기열에 집에 이상도 당기열. 먼저 상막이 인데 지나 야구열. 그래서 원다 딱 나티스 아마 주스도. 말하면 그때 얘기 남조진 시기다. 완전 남기 탑상한 시기라고.
Are there any questions from the audience? 요 옆에는 कुछ खाना पैर होना जो दे ये माइक्रोफोन माखी हो माइक्रोफोन चिकना चिक दूर वाला ठीक है दिखाई वाला मिक्स है.
Anybody's got questions? Even non-Tibetans. I see some Caucasian friends. Anybody has any questions at all? Please.
Diwa me benang ye diwa chigyo, ani tuze de tagi tagi chigwa.
Manzo tishwa. Manzo peba kawa donor. Diwa chi ladi bal chinge yo mane. Not chuma ni. Good order me ne gitu. Yeah, model ini gap lah. Manzo shake manzo. Shake wasa shake.
How long does this movie take to make? Like how long? How many years?
Thank you. What's your name? Noble. Konnichiwa. Lord, thank you so much. Give a round of applause for Noble. It takes a lot of courage. Konzo semchuk chaya yomata manzogi. Can I let it? The stage let it. I'm very proud of you. Thank you. I will answer your question.
Tanda
한쪽
jaya
거소사. 티슈가 코나기 랜딩이 야샤고. 노블라. 노부. So, ngalonge di, should I say it in English? Or Tibetan? Go through that. Yaku go through that. Ngal lochu nyamship chil. Lochu nyamship means 10 years research. So lochu nyegi tep 상말로 추준하는 다 건수적인 탭 당부 간사 My Land, My People, Buddhist Warriors, 4 Rivers, 6 Ranges. 그 상말 단답에도 탭 가져 열어봐. 좀 대화이. 상말로 I read all the books. I read all the dissertation. Dissertation on a PhD, the master's 지기와 thesis. 그 상말로 먼저 이제 고치 사기 본적이 인터뷰 여러 가시기 본적 된적 상맞다. So lochu research 해. 아니 니동 니 작성 23 we start. 니동 니 작성라 먼저 니동에 있어야 보더라. 이게 장이네. logic 락자 강자 써야 되죠. logic course. 락자 structure 써야. 상완체네. 체 costume 써야 나와 쭉 dis 거래. 혼자 참말로 잠불린데 담야라 logic class 거래. 아니 먼저라 budget이다 요 말봐. shooting the film, the type of film, it typically should take at least 40 to 50 days to shoot this kind of film, at least, with at least $5 to $10 million. 그래서 니만 쉽지 생각해서 고기를 빠르게 해야지 몰라. 너 사야 나도 사야 주파를 내가 고기를 내가 세토야. 얘네 먼저 사야 찍게 요 말. So I shot this entire film. It took me 10 years to research. 2 years to prep. 혼자라 workshop 나와 찍기 시절에 zoom다 아니 personal tuning 이마 게고스 달라 비야 참만 연락을 혼자라 따따야. 증야 먼저 액션 디렉터 나한테 코리안의 액션 디렉터 키용이 쳤어. 이내 혼자기 버젯이 먼저 필름기 버젯을 채야지. 지투마서 액션에 나라치 증야 참만 또 배샷 이거 말봐 세이브 채야지. So the shooting around the 이마 죽을 슛죠. Record time. I shot this film in 19 days.
나는 좋아하지 말에 두지 제시니 예배라도 그네도 좋은들라 니들라 까대지 두지 제에서는 나서 눈에 돌리기 단다 부부 이제 저는 또 뭐래 저 남반이 되게 쉽죠 들 두지 제시니 근데 예다라시 아이 레선 끼 그는 거는 내가 예다라는 아주니 어느 아주니 다리는 손 아니 비례 자신스러워 아니 저로 아이 레선 끼 그는 거는 거죠 아예 아는 이게 이놈의 손가락이다 하고 왜요? 야, 난 뭔가 저쪽으로 로봇 가르거는 라로지도 소수투부터 지어야된다. 뭐네 지어야 나서 듣잖아.
자, 슉슉을 찍다면 우리 선이 되게 슉을 이렇게 야대
나나 출로 페디걸라 셴데 비데 고말 티셔츠
셴데 고마서 더 그러나 셴데 번치네 티셔츠 방스 세로나
로 티셔츠 누르지 인베스트 기나 밀리언 가르네 인베스트 기나
하고 드시들 이네 오늘 전에기 나 말아서 사막이 랭기데 들이 지나가고 빼미스 여버리더라 다지나 저럽로줄라데 마시와이나 신나나 지우데 지바레로라 다딩도 저럽로주다 무마고 로주데조 닝 돌라라 마치타 유데메 오늘 전에기 소마다 쉬우치데 데인데 단나발렌제 상마다 투지치 쉬어yin 이네 다지다 데노로 소데 안두 공부다시 초 조 안두 공부다시로 다딜라인데 안두 공부다시 콩 차좀바이나 지동국자 주민관도 총다라 얘네 타마타마데도 누가 두주시라면 당에 누가 시셔오라든 지원형 뒤에 얘네 타마타마데 잉글랜드라 다다 셔 민주주의도 셔주주의도 작스다 디우라서 뭐 접게스트에 게 데노 딘드로 스톤스라 다지당에 양도 공부되시다 주주군도 로주 가리 이마데 하고야도 페미시기 계지고 인도 데 망고줄라야 탑시 체인 띠도 다디노로라 칼라워 다기 때모 되는 나로라 양치 맞아 자간에 뭐마 건설주고 최송 짜친구들이 요도 얘네 듀 까르라다 딜 가서 도와라 딜 때모 되는 나로 양치 듀 소유도 가족이 넘바 슈친부 되는 로시나 남주가 회박이 기준 맞아가 슈친부 슈지 공부도 하다 내 마음과야 때문에 내가 지 미세 차시로다 지 섬주로 지 유나고 섬이
저거 빼요.
지로 두치
저거 빼요. 인데 만절롱에 수딩 나랑기 믹페 따사 지요 발롱에기 Japanese film 망보기 믹페 지요 아니 Hollywood film 요 지게기 나 야가 film 믹페 시라 믹도 요 말. 다 지게기 롱에 다 Japanese 롱에 지도가 망보지 깨자 마시네 소라데 깨투 디불라 씬 망보지는 다이얼로그 요 말이 네 캐나 소가 숙치고 내게 봐. 다 디불라 요르디 세송다 아니 만족이 가우든도 와 라스트라 거기 가서 캠프디 좋은 캠프기 부분 작도 와 아니 그 담딩이와 만족 짜도 지게 거기 인데치네 멜라 가우디 루도 와 그러니 그다 대주상 먹어들이 얘기 시에 먹어야 치네 딜때야 때 얘네들 류 탐보러 봐 소소 삼겨 막부지 지고 마서 뭐 마당네 때 류니바디 배치야 소래 류숨바디 때 류니바디 CIA기 때 망체 아리 캠프 힐 콜로라도 다 지요 봐 아니 류숨바디 딘주 텐실라 가서 모스탄가다 라스트 여도 온데다 본적 갖기 다 디치체도 만졸라 메인 디 카르스나다 벤조 고기요 계란주 참마 파주 쉐르치 하기 지밀라 송게도 그래 벤조 인베스트나 로라 가리 지나다 계란주 머신게 인데 요네 ningali 지행 디스웨레 얘네 단단 나타 주식한 돈에 브레이크 디스 랭유 그러니까 난 로축숨 띵한도 대대라 땅아 디스 브레이크 주고 땅아 뱀파이어 무비 스웨 뱀파이어 무비 디스웨 산에 리옹이 바 디스웨 와 그래서 괜찮아
사실 프랑스 최고의 슈슈야 비거든데 요번에 믹스 나로나 다 바라주데 프랑스 찹슈네 산에 녹음 주식한도 소박하라 믹스 토지체체 프랑스 차로 슈구나스 dari dia juga membahas sani makula calon orang itu 주식하는 속소 대 대실라 슈도 약간 아니야 맞죠 대 sani 속소 열발라 됐어라 그럼 큐나 배차도 와 알레 프라카슈나 아니 니 제라 아니 맞죠 대 숨다 제가라 니네 마음 들고 맨날 고주에 소지직스에 라슬레기
공기 집에 서로가 시험 모시에 가름이 가신 세배는 어쩔 수 없는데 제가 못 올라가서 안되시는데 자선 죠 너무들다 두지 나서와 가랑서 들라 고급 나와들라 아니 에다다 고류디 되니 보수제니 장아리 거래지 배고래 니도 주 고주서디 너는 소리도 지차되기도 아니 디인자 아디 고급 나와들라 두지 나서는 쉬에 이쪽에 잡히지 니 디념도라 더 생이 그지 디모디나다 지금 비지 숨주스 무실라 메도도 디네로 지 있어요 아니 계시 런소다 링테모이 가서 초야 버르시키 요비나 아니 미말라 로치 아니 계시 당저 계시 셴바지 가르주도 세바이나 상기 계시 하우스로 지차바이나 아니 양야쇼 테바지 야가지 먼저 계시 도치 도디기요 안디 인자 계시 티모 가서 그래 나오도 지도 요바이나 아니 kuchi 차라다로 나서 비기 쉬에니 아니 디모도 아니 참말라 두제 나서 쉬이 Ask you a couple of questions about the movie.
Sure. Thank you.
How did you like the movie?
It was moving. It's an education for me. Tibetan culture is not my anything I grew up being familiar with here in Minnesota as a native Minnesotan, so I very much appreciated and valued Shunpen's investment in helping it be very relevant and tangible for someone who is new and learning about the Tibetan culture, and the little I know about the Dalai Lama was made even more relevant and real by seeing this movie. Heartbreaking, moving, stunning, visceral. The music was amazing. As a musician, I was in awe of his flexibility and moving across genre. So I was struck by just the beauty and the moment of being able to tell the story now. And not being Tibetan, I still feel it very deeply that it's something that has been coming for a long time, and that now is a very specific, special time to tell this story. And I'm really honored to have been welcomed in as a Caucasian to this moment of triumph that is not mine. So I value and I appreciate that.
How would you rate your movie like from out of 5, I would say?
1 to 5? How about 100? Is that cool? 5? I mean, come on. The cinematography, the music alone is... I'm thinking Hans Zimmer. I don't know if you know who Hans Zimmer is. I know Sean Penn does. It was brilliant. It was wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, next. So, demo conde Johnson.
被不成生. It gave me hope that one day that Tibet will be free.
Any interesting scene that you would like to comment about, or any particular scene?
Like most of the fights showed me how like the struggles that people have been a long time ago, and I feel like the movie like made more people like perspective of that.
Okay. Anything else that you want to say to your friends about this movie? Because we do have another show for tomorrow.
Why are you looking at me? You gotta say. It's very inspiring and tells us like more depth in how much struggles that the people had back then.
I think it also like shows us how we need to start standing up for ourselves and doing more for our country as we grow up.
Anything that you'd like to add?
It showed us how like Chishi Gongdu actually put in a lot of effort just for us to protect our freedom, and that we should still fight for our freedom now.
Yeah.
Big yellow. Big yellow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, all right.
Okay? All right. 맞아, 너, hey. 생수 마차. 수칸 치가. 그래서 뭐가 그냥 양춘지 지야 반제 왔다. 신기해 나 신기 매 좀더 지야 지도아. 이 지야 있다 요만.
어디 제 바라 어디 뒤게 좀.
뭐가 제 왔다.
Next. 좀 딱 그래.
Oh yeah. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. I made this movie for you guys. Young kids, we met last night, remember?
홀 되네. 저주 자, 재민님 원지주. 원지주 해주 조주. 라인인데 라인.
예, now
이제 주피에 됐을라. 저주 조주 조주. 야야야야. 주주주. Okay, go ahead. Okay. 1, 2. Okay.